Hello, grade 7s. How are you today? We're back again for another lesson for social sciences. I hope you are good. I hope people are not late. Everyone is here already. Are you good, grade 7s? Okay, that's good. If you are well. Okay, so today we are continuing with our topic of earthquakes. We're continuing with our topic for earthquakes. So just a quick recap of previous lesson, what we did yesterday. We looked at the location of earthquakes around the world. And we also looked at the causes of earthquakes and their link to plate movements. That is what we looked at yesterday. And then let's revise the homework that I gave you. Did you do your homework? Did you do your homework? Okay. So you type your answers. I want to see your answers, everyone. Question number 1. Identify where major earthquakes occur. You can type privately and send to me now. Question number 1, identify where major earthquakes occur. Which answer did you get on that one? Others help, Molly, asking how do you text privately? Okay, Mien, ring of fire, that's good. Others? Oh, Swiss or ring of, okay, of fire, typing error, okay. Thank you, Swisso. Others, which answers did you get? Identify where major earthquakes occur. Okay. And see if is it Fizana? That's correct. Okay, question number 2. Explain why they occur in those areas. Explain why they occur in those areas. Okay, that's good. Explain why they occur in those areas. I need the reason now. I know that they occur in the ring of fire, but why? Did you answer question 2? Okay, from Hopili, because that is where the tectonic plates move. So they create volcanoes and mountains. Oh, okay. The part for tectonic plates is correct. You mentioned the movement of tectonic plates. because of the amount of movement of tectonic plates in that area. Yeah, that's good. And then we go to question 3 and boundaries. Because it's very hot there and there's lots of volcanoes and mountains. That is incorrect. Question 3, explain how tectonic plate movement cause earthquakes. How do tectonic plate movement cause earthquakes? We are on question 3 now. Explain how tectonic plate movement cause earthquakes. Did you answer question 3? Okay, from Huapili, when the tectonic plates glide in fall is transformed. Others, because of the, is it friction between them? You wanted to say friction? Mien? Okay, I saw the typing error, it's friction. Okay, the tectonic plate transforms. Okay, good answer, Fizana. Question 4, explain what an earthquake zone is. What do you think? What is an earthquake zone? That one is simple. What is an earthquake zone? What is earthquake zone? Do I have any answers for question 3? Question 4? An area with earthquakes. Yes, Mien. Place where there are a lot of earthquakes. Angelina, that's good. Number 5, differentiate between hypocenter and epicenter. Differentiate between hypocenter and epicenter. Question 5. Earthquake with lots of air. No, that's wrong, Fizania. Give me the answers for question 5. Differentiate between hypocenter and epicenter. From Huapili, hypocenter is where the earthquake starts. Okay, that's very good. From Yen, also same answer. And then epicenter. Angelina, same answer for hypocenter. That's good. epicenter is where the earthquakes end. That's very good, Rosanna. Epicenter is the point directly above it. Good. For Mien. So those were your answers. Oh, that's very good. I can see you did your homework. That's very good. So there are the answers. Question number 1, they occur along the ring of fire. Number 2, explain why they occur in those areas. Because the plate boundaries are found around the Pacific Ocean. That is the reason why they are found there. Question 3, the movement of tectonic plates past each other causes tension and vibrations that cause earthquakes. So if you want to do corrections first, the movement of tectonic plates past each other causes tension and vibrations that cause earthquakes. Question 4, explain what an earthquake zone is. An area along boundary of tectonic plates where many earthquakes occur. So it is called an earthquake zone. Okay, question 5, differentiate between hypocenter and epicenter. Hypocenter, the point inside the earth where the earthquake starts. Epicenter, the point on the Earth's surface above the focus of an earthquake. So if you wrote something similar to that, it's also fine. Okay, I gave you this sentence so that you can research effects of earthquakes on people and the environment. What did you find out? What are the effects of earthquakes on people? If you want to speak, you can raise your hand and then they're going to unmute you and tell me the answer. If you don't want to type, raise your hand, then they'll unmute you. From Swiss, people get homeless, that's good. Others, what are the effects of earthquakes on people and the environment? Not just people, but also the environment. What happens to our planet? It gets destroyed, that's good. When earthquakes appear, they break water systems and then the sickness of cholera. Okay. Others? Belongings are ruined for Molly. Okay. Belongings are ruined. Okay. Now, you can see these pictures are put for you. They are showing the damage caused by earthquakes. You can see it's very bad. This bridge, can you see the road is broken into half? It's because of earthquake. Look at these buildings. This is a flat. Here also. Here. So you can see people in those countries that have many earthquakes, they suffer because they keep on rebuilding houses. But when the earthquakes attack, it's very bad. Angelina, a powerful earthquake can destroy buildings and many people become homeless. That's very good, Angelina. I can see your answers coming. You did research. You can see here this boat due to earthquake. It's very bad. Imagine the expenses to rebuild is too much. So the effects of an earthquake, they are terrible. We are lucky enough in South Africa, we don't experience earthquakes. It's very good. Otherwise, we're going to suffer also. Okay, so today's topic, we're going to look at effects of earthquakes, including injury and loss of life, disease, displacement of people, damage to infrastructure, fires, and tsunamis. We're also going to look at why some communities are at higher risk than others, and how to reduce the impact. Okay, so I think these two we're going to focus on them tomorrow. Today, we're going to look at effects of earthquakes. Okay, so what are these effects? What happens when an earthquake strikes? The effects of an earthquake are terrible and destructive as they cause massive damage to the environment. So it's not only about people, also the environment. Strong earthquakes can cause injury and death on people. Diseases can occur after an earthquake due to burst sewage pipes. People lose their homes and they are displaced. So when people lose their homes, they are forced to move somewhere else. That's what we mean by displaced. So these people, they are forced to move to somewhere else. Maybe they are provided shelter there by the government. So they leave their previous houses and they become displaced, which is not good. Poverty also occurs as a result of people losing their belongings. So imagine losing everything in an earthquake. Your house going down totally with everything inside. You just come out yourself and your family. Nothing else. So you can imagine the effect. It's very bad. So it leads to what? To poverty, because people won't have anything. Also, it damages infrastructure, the buildings, the roads, the power lines. They get what? Damaged. Major fires can start due to bursts of oil and gas pipes. So it's a hazard. It's very dangerous because the oil pipes will start to burst, and this causes what? Major fires. Tsunamis are also caused by the effects of earthquakes. So usually tsunamis, they are caused by earthquakes. I'm sure you've heard on the news, tsunami occurred there, a tsunami occurred there. Usually they are caused by what? Earthquakes, and they are not very good. The damage that is brought by a tsunami is destructive. So the effects of earthquakes on people and the environment is very bad. It affects people in a negative way, and also the environment. Are we together, grade 7? So those are the effects of earthquakes. Now here we've got examples that have happened in history. The major earthquakes that have happened in history. So it is said through research, scientific research. Remember, what is magnitude? What is magnitude? What is magnitude? Do you know what is magnitude? The impact from Swisso. Okay, others, what do you think? What is magnitude? Grade 7s, what is magnitude? Are people sleeping now? Okay, so magnitude. Okay, when you measure something, when it is big, from Molly, okay. The size or extent of something, from Yang. So basically, in this context of earthquakes, magnitude is the measurement of what? Of earthquakes. So scientific research says a magnitude of from 7, they are massive, they are big. So imagine these ones, they are 9. It was too much. It was violent and destructive on a higher level. So a 10 has never been recorded so far. So these are the biggest, the major earthquakes that have happened in history. We've got this one that happened in Chile in 1960. It measured 9.5 on a Richter scale. Remember, at Richter scale, it measures what? The magnitude of earthquakes. So it was 9.5 magnitude. It was massive. It killed a lot of people in 1960. And then in Alaska also, Alaska in the United States of America, in 1964, there was a 9.2 magnitude, also massive. Indonesia, remember Indonesia, they are always attacked by earthquakes. Indonesia. So in 2004, there was a 9.1 magnitude earthquake. It was very bad. It destroyed most of the parts of Indonesia. In Japan, in 2011, 9.0 magnitude. This one also caused a tsunami in Japan. You remember, 2011? It was massive. Also in Russia, in 1952, there was a 9.0 magnitude. Also very huge and destructive. So those are the examples. And these countries, they are in the ring of fire locations. So it's very bad, very, very bad. You can see here another example of an earthquake. Look at this house, what happened. You can see. Okay. And then we are supposed to do a case study, grade 7s, for earthquakes. Do you know what is a case study? You know what is a case study? Grade 7? Do you know what is a case study? Okay. Oh, you know, that's good. Let me just share the case study we are going to do on earthquakes. So we are going to read this article and then you answer the questions below. So this is the case study. It's about the Lombok, Indonesia earthquake that happened in 2018. So let me just do like this. You take a screenshot. If you want to take, is okay. The first page, just take a screenshot. Let me know when you're done. Is there anyone who can't take a screenshot? Done, done. Okay, Mien, that's good. And Molly. Others? So that I can show the second page. Angelina, done. Thank you. Others are very quiet. Swiso, good. Okay, let me just. Sorry about that. Okay, the second page. You're done also? Okay. Others, are you done? Did you see this part? I think this part was hidden. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It's my laptop. And then the questions, they are 10. So question 1 is, in which country did the earthquake occur? In which country did the earthquake occur? And then are you done? Okay, can you see question 10? Okay. Explain what you think happened to the tourism industry in Indonesia due to the effects of the earthquake. Question 10. Okay, so that is your case study. Make sure you answer all the 10 questions. It's a case study. Make sure you answer all the 10 questions. Okay, so We are done for today, grade 7s. It was nice having you guys. Did you get the case study, all of you? Mien? Okay, oh, that's good. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Do your case study, please. Take care. Bye.